So today I'm going to be installing a bike rack on my Giant MIK back here, so I can carry, a bag, a trunk bag as they call it. So this rack does fit the Giant Explorer E, Quickie, Roadie, and Dirt E. So I'm just gonna do a quick video on what to do to install it. So these are the parts that you need. You're gonna need to order this rack. It's called the Racket Metro E, and like I said, it fits the Explorer E, Quickie, Roadie, and Dirt E, starting in 2016 till current models. And you're also going to need to buy this extra fender bracket to mount to the fender, so you can mount this rack on. So that is an extra part. It does not come with the rack, and you'll need to get that. So let me show you what to do to get the wheel off so we can get this rolling. So the first thing you're going to need to do is upshift into your smallest cog here. So we'll just get that going. Alright, so once you got your chain shifted into the smallest cog there, you'll be able to take the wheel off. So this is actually a through axle wheel nut, so I'm gonna have to come over here and undo this Allen head bolt, see if we can get this wheel off, and I'll show you that once I get the wheel off. So after you get your wheel off, you're going to need to take off this rack right here that mounts. So there's one bolt there, one bolt over there, and then we're gonna have to undo this bolt, and then probably take these bolts off in the fender well as well, to get this off so we can mount the new hardware to the fender. So in essence, we're just going to be taking this rack off, and then we'll be installing an actual rack. So let me get all those taken off. So now that you have this factory kind of rack on, you do have to pull it apart, kind of spread it apart to get this out of the anchor points down here. So now that I got that off, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the new rack on. We're still going to have to get this bolt out, so we can attach the rack to that, but I think it'd be best to go ahead and just get the full rack on right now. So let me get to doing that. So I do have a few, I guess, complaints, but this original Allen head screw that went up in here was too short with the fender bracket and the fender width, so I had to dig through my hardware, and I did find one that was long enough, but they should have provided a long enough screw head, or Allen screw, to fit that. Other than that, the rest of the installation is quite easy. As you can see, this uses the medium bar right here to mount to the Quickie, and I got the fender mounted back here, right there. And another kind of complaint I have is there's really no way to cover these holes. That one's not as bad, but you have this hole right here in the fender, so I'll probably put a bolt and a nut through that just to cover that hole, because I mean, hey, if you're going through a puddle, water is going to come through that. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten these screws down here, get the wheel back on, and then we can adjust, how level the rack is. But for the most part, I'm quite happy. But those are two complaints that I have. Needed to provide a longer Allen screw right there, and some way to fill in these holes of the existing frame that was taken off. But let me get this wheel back on, and we'll level this rack. So I got the wheel back on. You just want to kind of make sure your brake rotor isn't dragging at all. So it's not. Everything's lined up good. So I'm going to just put this bad boy on the ground, and we'll level this rack out. See, and then I'll need to tighten up this bracket here, kind of get it where I want it with the wheel. So let's get to it. So it's all done. Got the rack installed. Looks pretty good. Can't wait to get the MIK Giant bag for it. They have one that clips in on the top, and they have panniers as well. I don't know which I'm going to go with. I meant to find some rubber grommets, I think, or something to put in these holes. Got one there, and another one right there, if you can see it. If you have any suggestions what to fill those with that would look, you know, nice, I'm kind of thinking some kind of rubber grommets. Drop it in the comments. Let me know. If you like this video and want to see more bike videos, let me know. And I'll catch y'all next time.